Hello, football fans. Steven Andress here for thelines.com, playpicks.com. Wrapping up week 4 of the NFL season, getting you ready for Monday Night Football. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers at SoFi Stadium. In this video, I'll let you know how I'm betting the matchup. We'll break down the numbers for this AFC West divisional rivalry and also give you a chance to win an Amazon gift card at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. To win that gift card, you have to subscribe, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments how you are betting this game, and also hit that like button too if you wouldn't mind. Let's check out this matchup between the Raiders and the Chargers first with the odds on this one. Go to the Monday Night Football preview at thelines.com. Under the NFL tab, you just hit Monday Night Football preview, and then if you scroll down, here's our odds. These are the best odds on each side and total across legal sports books in your state. Right now, you can see the Las Vegas Raiders plus 3.5 at minus 113. Juice is the best available price, minus 3 on the Chargers at some books. Moneyline Raiders plus 155, and we are sitting at an over-under of 51.5 right now. So hopefully another entertaining primetime matchup here with a little higher over-under, a little higher total to get us going here. One stat I want to mention right off the bat here is the home field advantage in this one. Derek Carr talked earlier this week about the lack of home field advantage when they've played the Chargers since he's been there, whether it's been in the soccer stadium or back here at the new stadium at SoFi. A lot of Raiders fans still from the old LA Raiders days in Los Angeles. And just overall in the NFL, we haven't seen home field advantage very much in the first month of the season. Road teams are 33-30 straight up. Road underdogs like the Raiders will be tonight, 25-14 against the spread. They've covered a little more than 64% of the time. So something to keep in mind there. Let's check out the injury reports for both of these teams. You can find that at thelines.com by going from our homepage under the NFL tab. You can go to NFL game previews, and you find the game you're looking for, Chargers versus the Raiders in this case. And if you scroll down, you're going to find injury reports here. First, let's start with the Chargers. Brian Bulaga on the offensive line, the tackle, is out with a back injury. Chris Harris Jr., a cornerback, he is questionable with a shoulder. Those are the two main injuries for Los Angeles. For Las Vegas, on the other side, Gerald McCoy, the defensive tackle, has a knee injury. He's out. Richie Incognito on the offensive line, the guard, he has a calf injury. He is also out. They also lost Denzel Good on the offensive line. He tore his ACL. And the one that we're keeping an eye on coming into this game is running back Josh Jacobs has an ankle injury. He is questionable. The reports are that he's going to be a game-time decision. But for me, whether he starts or not isn't going to really make an impact on how I bet this game. Peyton Barber filled in just fine for him when Jacobs was out a week ago. So, and even if it's not Josh Jacobs, they still have Kenyon Drake there as the passing down back as well. So let's head back over to our Monday Night Football preview, and you can follow along, you can read along here to the game preview if you'd like. And as I have that up on the screen, I'm just going to break down some of the numbers in this matchup on both sides of the ball with some of the advanced statistics. And on both sides of the ball here, I think you might be a little bit surprised on some of the numbers here, considering the maybe some public misconceptions perhaps on certain sides of the ball. So let's start when the Raiders have the ball. Raiders offense 17th in offensive DVOA. They're facing a Chargers defense that is only 22nd in defensive DVOA. That surprised me a little bit considering the reputation of the Chargers defense. Again, small sample, still through 3 games here, but Chargers defense has not quite been as good as expectations coming into the season. The Raiders offense 17th in Pro Football Focus grade, but 3rd in pass offense grade per Pro Football Focus. Derek Carr's been playing pretty well. The Chargers defense, according to PFF, just 27th overall and just 19th against the pass. So Chargers passing game, in terms of defending it, could struggle again against Derek Carr and a passing offense for Vegas that's been pretty solid to start the year. On the offensive line, pressure allowed for the Raiders O-line, 18th. The Chargers defensive front ranked 8th in pressure rate. So that's going to be important here considering how poorly the back end has done for the Chargers to start the season. Let's flip over to when the Chargers have the ball. Chargers offense 15th overall in offensive DVOA. Raiders defense 11th in defensive DVOA. Chargers offense, according to Pro Football Focus, ranked 7th overall, 5th best pass offense per PFF. Raiders defense, 2nd overall in PFF grade and 4th in pass defense grade. So this may surprise you a little bit, but really pretty evenly matched here. In fact, the Raiders might have a bit of an advantage through the first 3 games here. And it's not like the Raiders have played a soft schedule. They pulled out the win against Miami. They have wins against the Steelers and also the Baltimore Ravens. So it's not like we're looking at some of the other teams in the league here that had a completely soft schedule. I think the Raiders have played pretty well. Derek Carr's playing great football. So for me, the first bet that I would put in here, I'm going to tail our podcast co-host here. And if you want to hear more about his breakdown, Brad Allen likes the Raiders to cover this 3.5. Right at the top of the lines.com. You can find the podcast tab on the far right side and you can navigate. You can find our latest podcast, deep dive on every single game each week of the NFL season. And at the end of the pod, you'll find Monday Night Football for this week. And Brad Allen, for the reasons I just said statistically, and also, he doesn't believe that there, is strong home field advantage across the league. And especially for the Chargers, after moving to Los Angeles, doesn't feel like they have much of a home field advantage at all. I tend to agree with him. I think there's going to be a lot of Raiders fans at SoFi Stadium on Monday night. So he likes the 3 and the hook for Las Vegas to cover in this matchup. Let's hit some teasers here. Beg your pardon. Let's hit some prop bets coming into this matchup, and you can find those under the NFL tab. You can go to NFL Prop Finder. I love this tool on our site. This is such a cool tool. Literally just type in the player's name of the prop you're looking for, and it'll give you a breakdown of all those stats. So considering that the Raiders pass offense is top 10 in the league after 3 weeks, and they're facing a back end of the Chargers defense that hasn't been all that great. Let's look at some Derek Carr props for this one. See if he can keep it rolling here. And these passing yard props for Derek Carr, over 281, juiced to the over in some cases here, the minus 118 at BetMGM. But I love this tool because you can just instantly find the best price at the books in your state. Passing touchdowns, over 1.5 for Derek Carr. Again, juiced to the over, the minus 175, the minus 180. Passing attempts, we're looking at 36.5 here for Mr. Carr. And through the first couple of weeks of the season, we're looking at passing yard totals. I'm going to go back up here to passing yards. First 3 games of the season, Derek Carr, 435 passing yards against Baltimore, 382 against Pittsburgh, 386 against Miami. I'll take the over on this against the Chargers. Best price available as we record this now at FanDuel, over 281.5, minus 113. So you could do that for the other side too. You can pick any player you want on the other side. Let's go with Mike Williams having a heck of a start to the season for the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's check out his props. Under 74.5 receiving yards for Mike Williams. He also has 4 touchdowns in 3 games so far. He scored in each game, and he has 7+ receptions in each of those games. So, maybe you can see here, over 5.5 receptions for Mike Williams is juiced to the minus 160, but you can get over 6.5 receptions at plus 120. And to score a touchdown, still getting plus money here. So a couple of decent props here. The offensive coordinator for the Chargers said in the preseason that his offense kind of is designed to go to naturally goes to the X receiver, and we're seeing Mike Williams take advantage of that through the first 3 games, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. If you drafted him in fantasy, congratulations. I think you got a top 12 receiver for the rest of the season. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what to play in this matchup. For me, again, Raiders to cover the 3.5. I would play it at +3, but I wouldn't lay more than the minus 105, the minus 110. if it moves to that around kickoff. And I like the Derek Carr over passing yards prop. So last but not least, let's try and give away an Amazon gift card here. Again, you must be a subscriber to our YouTube page to win this gift card. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're putting up new picks videos for the NFL and college football every single week throughout the season. To win this Amazon gift card, predict the correct final score for Monday Night Football between the Chargers and the Raiders, and leave that prediction in the comments. We need it for each team, though. So tell us how many points the Chargers are going to score, how many points the Raiders are going to score. And if you're correct, we're going to send you an Amazon gift card. And so thanks so much for watching. Enjoy Monday Night Football. It should be a good one. And good luck with all your bets. We'll see you next week after week 4 is in the books. Crazy. First month of the season is over. We'll see you next week for week number 5.